I've decided to start a series of videos looking back at some of the old PS1 and PSP games that are available for the Vita and highlighting the ones I recommend. This month, it's Patapon 2. The original Patapon was released in 2008. It was a rhythm game where you control a warrior tribe of little eyeballs with hands and legs as they traverse 2D levels and battle their enemy tribe, the Zigatons, and face massive bosses. I hadn't experienced a game quite like it before. You use the PSP buttons to tap specific sequences in time to the rhythm to issue orders to the Patapons. You can order them to perform a variety of actions like move forwards, attack, defend, or jump to avoid an enemy attack. If you can complete enough orders perfectly to the beat, you trigger a fever, which gives you a boost to your actions. The gameplay was intense. You had to remember each button combination and you needed to focus completely on the game to avoid pressing a button off beat and losing your fever. The graphics and sound were so memorable. Even my wife recalls the catchy vocals the Patapon sing as you tap the buttons. Patapon was one of my favourite games on the PSP until I played Patapon 2. Patapon 2 took the original game, polished it and added much more content. The core gameplay didn't change much, which was a good thing because Patapon 1 was already so fun. Patapon 2 added more Patapon units, a hero Patapon to summon, better minigames, more bosses, which were actually the highlight of the first game, and a multiplayer mode. The catchy music and gorgeous visual style which gained the first game so much attention also remained for Patapon 2. The game was still difficult and required you to focus on the beat at all times, but the game did a better job of explaining the various mechanics like using your hero Patapon or evolving your Patapons into different classes with unique abilities. I spent so much of my time fighting bosses over and over to collect the materials I needed to make my super tough team of Patapon. Even after you finish the game, you can go back and replay any level, but each time you beat a boss it gains a level and becomes tougher, giving you more challenge and triggering that sense of accomplishment each time you beat them. There was a decent sized demo on the store at the time of launch and all your progress carried over to the main game. Patapon 2 was actually the first game I ever bought on PSN. Back in 2010 there weren't as many games obviously on the PSN and I was kinda hesitant about putting my credit card details on the network. I remember downloading the demo and I sunk around 6 or 7 hours in just replaying the levels over and over, grabbing more and more upgrade materials. I realized at that point that even though I'd be sacrificing the ability to sell a physical copy later on, this was a game I would sink a lot of time into and would keep wanting to play. In the end I played Patapon 2 for over 40 hours and I loved my time with it. The graphics, the music, the difficulty, the controls all worked perfectly together, and collecting materials to evolve my Patapons provided a hook to play over and over. I actually preferred Patapon 2 over Patapon 3. I found Patapon 3 just too difficult. I played for around 20 hours and I hit a wall, a dragon boss that I just could not beat. It was a game that could be played multiplayer and that would probably have made the game easier, but that wasn't an option for me so I stopped playing entirely. Patapon 2 had balanced difficulty. Playing it again years later, the game is still fun and the music is still so catchy. The graphics don't look quite as sharp on the Vita screen as I remember on the PSP, but the style is unique and bright and colourful. So Patapon 2 is my retro recommendation of the month. What's your favourite Patapon game in the trilogy, and are you looking forward to the PS4 remake of Patapon 1? Leave a comment and let me know. Thanks for watching.